Hello y'all, how's everybody doing? Once again, like I said, don't mind the background because I am still getting my place together, so there are boxes and stuff everywhere. I'm just taking my time to get it done. Anyhow, so today I wanted to kind of put this video out there to get the opinion of people, generally speaking. So I have been watching a lot of videos and also talking to friends about the reason why people are not getting married anymore, or the reason why the people that have been married for a long time, all of a sudden, after 25, 30 years, they disappear. I'm sorry, they divorce. Sorry, my dog Shadow is making a weird noise. So, to start off, I have never been married. I have, I guess you could say, kind of came close once, but I decided to end that situation for various good reasons, I would say. So when it comes to being or getting married or finding someone that you are compatible with and getting married, now, like I said, this is something that I've talked to many people about. This is just the way that I have came to view it. That doesn't mean that this is the truth. So if you have a different opinion, please let me know or comment below. I think this goes without saying, but only positive comments. A lot of people will just put negativity onto comments on videos, which makes no sense. But anyhow, I digress. So back in the day, for a man to have someone to cook, clean, give him sex, hear his problems, be a supporter, just basically have his back. Marriage was a way to kind of to ascertain that, to make sure that, okay, this is the woman that I decide that I'm going to live the rest of my life with, and she's going to be the one that cooks, cleans, give me sex, have children with, blah 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 blah, A B C D E F G. Nowadays, that's not even required for men to marry for a man to marry a woman to make sure that he gets that. The reason why is because we have this culture of just, we could just have sex with anybody, it doesn't really matter. One night stands, flings, friends with benefits. What's the other one? Open relationships. I've heard of that one. Where it's like you're with somebody, but then like you're dating other people, but the person that you're with know that you're dating other people, and then the person that your spouse is dating knows that they are married or with another person. Listen, I don't know. It's the culture this is the world that we live in. So yes. So going back to what I was saying before, men were required to marry a woman, or in order to, not required to, in order to ensure that they were going to have that constant person in their life to cook, clean, give them sex and everything else. They would marry the woman, and then they would go about their lives, and then she would provide for him and he would provide for her, as they still see fit, or as they set it up for themselves and their family. Nowadays, you could have one woman for cooking and cleaning, and then she might require other things than that, then one woman for sex or whatever. And I think the reason why a lot of women now have come to accept that, if you would say, is kind of like, okay, well, now we're going to play the game. At some time ago, I refused to believe that it was a game, but you live and you learn. So women have now decided, like, hey, okay, if you're going to be playing me and playing her and playing her and playing her, and there's no way that I could actually ensure that someone is going to commit themselves to me, then okay, if I just want a shopping spree or whatever, okay, I have this guy for it. If I want, I don't know, a handyman, I have this guy for it. If I just want something physical, I have this guy for it. And it sometimes it makes the dating process for people who are a little bit more serious, it makes it more difficult to find the person that you could be compatible with, and that that they want to head down on a road that's to something serious. Okay. And in addition to that, there's this like dating app thing that's like, if it doesn't work with one person, if it's like one little fight, then you just jump on to the next person. That's just a whole different story in itself. Now jump into the people that have been married for 15, 20 years, 30 years plus, and then all of a sudden now it's gone kaput. They just want to divorce. Like I said, I have never been married, and this is just the way that I'm getting this information. So please, don't think that I'm an expert. I'm just kind of like babbling and just telling y'all what I heard, what I've heard in videos that I have watched to explain what happened. So for those people, it's like, okay, well, of course, after 20 or so years, you would think that they have a solid foundation. But for those people who their foundation were never strong to begin with, now, like I said, with this dating culture, for men, if it's, they have a high sex drive, if it's sex that they're looking for, you do have these women out there who are willing to date married men, and who are willing to date married men for some type of money. I mean, I don't know what else to call it. Like, hey, he pays my bills, so I'm gonna date him. I don't care if his wife finds out or whatever. Same for women too. There are women who just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go out and do my thing, and then find her little boyfriend or whatever. And there are men out there who are like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and I'll just be your side piece, or your boy toy, or your boyfriend, and I don't know, however it is you want to put it. I believe that back then that was looked down upon, but now in the society that we live in, everything is so open, everything is so available, sex is available, money's available, morals and values are just completely down the drain. And I'm not quite sure what's going to cause us to get to back up and get a restart on everything. I just kind of feel like it just... the beauty of marriage as I was taught as I saw it growing up, well, not saw it, but as I thought it was growing up, I should say, it's losing its value now. It really is losing its value, and I'm not quite sure how society can get like a snapback onto, or a little like going backwards into like the way that it used to be before. Maybe not all the way it used to be, but at least a little substance, a little sprinkle, a little razzle dazzle of the way it used to be before, where a man loves a woman or a woman loves a man or whatever, and they decide to come together and create a bond, a beautiful family, have each other's backs and everything. Now it's kind of like everyone is for themselves. Sink or swim, you're for yourself, and it is what it is. And even in the dating world, it's like, okay, well, if you're not 100% what it is that I'm looking for, oh well, I could just swipe to the right, to the next person. Is it swipe right? No, you swipe left if you don't want them. If you're not attracted, swipe right. So I could swipe right on the right person, on the next person, and maybe the next person will be the right person. But I think even with finding the right person, a lot of people, men and women, don't realize that person will not be perfect. So you just got to find what you can work with. Or as my friend would put it, find the person that you're willing to suffer with and suffer for. And a lot of people go for looks, and then come to find out that everything that shines, and what is it, everything that glitters isn't gold. Yeah, like there are a lot of people that are glittering and shining out there, but they're like a rotten banana on the inside. So yeah, that's my little spiel for today. I was just rambling on, but it just kind of got me thinking, like, okay, where are we going as a society when it comes to dating and building families and morals? I just think that, no, I strongly believe that we're not heading in a good direction. And there are other parts of it that maybe I didn't talk about, but that's just like the gist of it. So you guys let me know what you think about our society, the way that dating is going, with these marriages that have been, people that have been married for decades, and then all of a sudden just throwing it away. I wonder if they find more peace by being on their own, or those people that just want to jump back in the dating market, if they're finding it to be better than being with the person that you've been with for 20-30 years, that you've actually tried to build a family with or a foundation with. So that's my spiel for today. Let me know what it is that you guys think, like I said, of this dating world out there, or this marriage world out there, and anything that I did not touch on. You guys have a blessed day, and I will see you some other time to ramble on. Bye.